Welcome to our channel. Today we how to enable Logitech G Hub software for keyboard and mouse profiles, full guide step by step clearly. To enable Logitech G Hub software for your keyboard and mouse profiles, start by downloading Logitech G Hub from the official Logitech website. Once the download is complete, open the installer and follow the on-screen instructions to install the software. After installation, launch Logitech G Hub. Upon opening, you will be greeted with the main dashboard. Connect your Logitech keyboard and mouse to your computer if you haven't done so already. The software should automatically detect your devices and display them on the dashboard. Click on the icon of the device you want to configure, either the keyboard or the mouse. On the device page, you'll see various options, including lighting, assignments, and profiles. To create or modify a profile, navigate to the Profiles tab. Click on Add New Profile to create a new profile from scratch. Choose a name for your profile that identifies its purpose or use. Once named, you can set specific settings for the profile, including DPI settings for your mouse. For your keyboard, you can customize key bindings by clicking on the Assignments tab. Drag and drop commands to the keys you want to assign different functions to. If desired, you can also set up macros for complex commands. After customizing your settings, ensure you click Save to apply the changes. To switch between profiles, you can manually select them from the G Hub dashboard or set them to switch automatically based on the game or application. If you want your profiles to work on a different computer, use the export feature to save them. You can also import profiles from other devices using the same export feature. Check for software updates within G Hub to ensure you have the latest features and compatibility. Finally, exit the software and test your configurations in a game or application to ensure everything works as intended. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.